Welcome to all the people. I'm gonna move my truck. And I'm
Hey
gonna make
guys,
TikTok go live, but I'm not gonna pay much attention to
where did
TikTok.
my chat
I'm
go?
on YouTube.
I can log into TikTok over here though.
Cool. Hope it cooperates over there. All right, I need to move this truck already. Gotta move the truck.
I don't see the chat yet. There we go.
That's crazy.
Hey guys, Nate's working. I'm just gonna sit here and chat with you guys and read your questions to him. Trying to get logged into TikTok quick. Get over on that live.
Right.
How's everybody doing? Hey John. Minion's running around somewhere. Or he's,
Yep. Yeah, he's
or he's
actually in
locked
the
up in the camper,
camper.
one of the two. In the
He's in
camper,
the
staying out
camper.
of the way. Just stopping by to say hi. Might be back in about an hour though. Awesome. Have a good day.
Cool.
Don't forget to put those blocks down first.
Yeah, that's right. I gotta put the blogs down. What's up, TikTok? I am on YouTube.
Hi, Brittany.
That's live. That's where I'm reading comments and stuff. But you guys can totally watch me over here. I pulled my
I'm
truck
trying
out
to get
too
onto
far.
the TikTok live right now. So I don't want to go live. No, don't put me live. Just make me see the live. Just like I don't want to be on the live. I'm trying to do this on my computer. I'm not quite sure how to get there yet.
Right.
So he picked Minion because when he found Minion, Minion is a tiny little yellow dog. And he has the antics like a minion.
That's right.
Will Minion get another stake at 300K? Well, 300,000. Not on YouTube. No way. He'll hit that tomorrow.
Right, right. That's what they're hoping for. They want Minion to get another steak. I should give Minion a steak just for
Right?
YouTube. I should. That would be cool.
Oh, YouTube would love that. Yep. I'm trying to get onto the YouTube or the TikTok chat here, guys. Hold up a second. I'm fighting with it.
All right.
Hello from California. I'm jealous of your piece. All right. How do I see the chat up here?
Lay all these boards down. I don't even know if the gravel's level enough to just start stacking the lumber right on here. Probably is. Gotta be close. Now my boards are getting rained on.
He's such a good boy. Yes, he is. Hello from West Palm Beach. Hello from Kentucky. Hello from Russia.
Oh, people joining the
Nate,
YouTube
the
from all over the
Homestead
place.
Professor.
Homestead Professor. What's up, TikTok? I'm paying attention to the chat over on YouTube, but you can watch me on here if you want. That's cool. I've got all these uneven boards. I've got to figure
Nate
out
has
the
been
best
off
way
grid
to
3
stack
years
them.
now. Hello from Ohio. Hello from Georgia. It was awesome how you incubated an emu and everything, but also acknowledged the limits you had to raise it and gave it a better home. That is really amazing.
Thanks. Of course, I want to stack these all out of order. Yep, I did my best to give Echo a good home, and I still think it was a good home. It just didn't work out. Can I even spin these boards in here? Barely. Sweet.
I came from TikTok to say, how dare you clickbait, Nate? TikTok's always got clickbait on it.
Yeah, I almost always put clickbait as the title for TikTok. Well, so many people were actually doing like real clickbait, like saying, something like
No
somebody
clickbait.
so and so mentioned you in their live. Well, that was obviously not true. So I was like, well, just be honest and tell people it's clickbait. Just come in here.
Right? Big fans, Lauren and Jordan saying hello.
Awesome. I hope I don't regret stacking this 3 wide in here.
Hello from the UK. I love that man's hat. Russell, you can buy that man's hat. Or one just like it.
Sure can.
Doesn't have the barbed wire or the rings on it. You've got to add them yourself, but his website is Narrowway Homestead.
Actually totally wearing one without the barbed wire right now.
Oh, you are? Did you grab a new one?
I did. I figured everybody else gets new hats off my site. I should have a new hat off my site.
Absolutely, you should.
Plus, I'm waiting for the old one for the glue to cure on it.
Yep, Nate is my forever boyfriend. We totally are together. Minion is in the camper right now, guys. He's staying out of the way while Nate gets some things done.
Yes, he is. Lay all these stickers on here.
Yep, you can get beard oil, hats, merch, all that stuff on his website.
Sure can. I really don't know about this stacking 3 wide thing. I should do 2 wide.
Somebody wants to know why you're stacking them.
I'm stacking them. Well, they've just been laying on the ground, so obviously I wanted to get them off the ground and out of the rain, and they're full of moisture, so if I stack them and put spacers, I'm too far away, put spacers in between, it'll let air get between and let them dry out rapidly and hold them straight as long as I stack it all straight.
Elizabeth, I did not get a question on the shop. All I saw was hello. Did you have a question?
That's going to be fun because some of these boards aren't even consistent widths.
I am the Miss Jen you hear about. Yep. They think you need to take a dance break, Nate.
A dance break? No. Nate doesn't dance.
That would be hysterical. I tried to get him to dance in the rain one time. He doesn't dance.
Nope. Nate does not dance. Plenty of other people on
hello. Okay, Tango, don't spam the chat, please. Yeah, it's coming.
Oh boy.
We did braid the beard. Check out the videos. When I'm around next time, I'll braid it again. The goddess herself. Aw, that's too sweet.
Awesome.
Do you have any immediate plans for your wood?
Some of it I do. Some of it I'm going to use to go in between the outhouse part of the outhouse and the storage part of it instead of line drywall like I was thinking. But I've got some really small, really thin pieces that just aren't going to be useful for much of anything.
Out of all the videos on YouTube, this is the only live stacking lumber stream.
That's probably true.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my content is not normal YouTube content, I don't think. I mean, maybe, but...
Right? So knowing what you know now, do you wish you would have gone off-grid sooner?
No, I don't really wish I had gone off-grid sooner. Because I made enough money to be able to jump into it like I did. And I have more experience than when I was younger. So going off-grid at this point in my life for me seemed to make the most sense, and I still think it makes the most sense.
Sure. All right, so I've got some questions here. Yes, I do plan on moving out to the homestead by the end of the year. I have 2 dogs. They're both American Cocker Spaniels. Nate has 6 ducks, 2 cats, and Minion right now.
I do.
Ask in a few weeks, the number of ducks will have tripled, at least.
I hope so. That's the hope.
I have full faith in those mama ducks. They're going to do it.
I don't know what I'm going to build out of most of this stuff. I'm sure it'll come to me.
What was the hardest part of What was the hardest part of moving off grid once you made the decision?
The hardest part of moving off grid is probably just actually doing it. Like it just feels like a huge risk. You know, you're just jumping into the unknown, and we're not sure how long the money's gonna last. But that was probably what I would say is the hardest part, is just actually doing it. Other boards. It's like doing Legos more than it is stacking lumber that's all the same dimension and everything.
2 cats and a minion. Yeah, I didn't say a dog. You're right. I did say 2 cats and a minion.
Yep.
Saber is Bucket Cat. He's the black and white one, and Dagger is the gray one.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, he's wearing earbuds so he can hear me read the chat. What am I working
Yep.
on? I'm just answering the chat, and I'm watching the TikTok chat over here. I'm not responding to them, but letting them know to come over here if they want to chit chat. Nate, love the videos, man.
Awesome. Thanks for watching the videos.
I don't know what this means, but he says this guy pulled a Henry David Thoreau in the 21st century.
I probably should know who that is, but I don't. I'm bad with knowing people in history that
I
are
don't
doing
know
the
either.
same thing as me.
You ever plan
Similar.
on getting any other animals?
Definitely do. Not for a little while, though. I want to focus on doing stuff like this first before I commit to a lot more animals.
How is Saber's tail doing? Saber is healed. He's doing well. Why West Virginia instead of Texas? Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Right. That would have been
Working
so warm.
in the heat of Texas outdoors all the time would be miserable.
Just depends what style of homesteading you want to do as to where you choose to go. Some places are better suited for others.
What are my dream amenities on the homestead? The outdoor kitchen. Yeah. The more I'm out there doing things, the more like we're like, oh, we need one of these, or we need this, or this would make it easier, or whatever. Just got to be there to kind of see what you need. But Nate, did you come from a family of contractors?
I definitely did not. I came from all my family history is white collar type of jobs. Nothing blue collar about it.
Oh, I don't think I can mod from over here. What the heck? Oh, yes, I can. It's just different. No, I can't. What the heck?
Can't mod.
I can't mod TikTok from my computer.
Oh, that could be.
Oh, that sucks, though. I'll see people
Kinda.
that wants to mute.
Yeah. Well, people just might have to say what they want to say over there and know that nobody cares if they're trolling.
Nice beard, dude. Really rocking it. All right.
Thanks.
Missing the chat over here. Minion is so cute. Jen's gorgeous. Ah, thank you.
Jenna is gorgeous. Jenna is totally gorgeous. Let's see those.
They want to know what headphones you're using because they can hear the suction when you, whatever you're doing, they can like totally hear it.
Oh, I'm using Sony wireless earbuds, and I'm not even sure what the model is anymore off the top of my head.
Have you ever heard of natural pools? It's literally a pond, but with a bunch of intentional water filtering plants. There's a creator on TikTok that made an awesome one.
I have heard of that, and that is really cool, and I might do that someday.
Is it raining there?
Most definitely. That's why I'm doing.
TikTok can hear it raining.
Yeah. TikTok's not connected to the headset, so they probably just mostly hear rain. But some people
All
like the
right,
sound of rain.
Would you ever consider swapping out the almond oil in your, where did that go? In your beard oil for a different version or two? I want to try it, but I'm allergic to almonds.
Uh, I've definitely thought about it. Um, I could come up with a no nut type of beard oil, I guess. But I really like what it does too. So yeah, I don't know if I would. It's possible, but I know some people have to miss out because of that, and it kind of sucks.
Just bought my own 40-acre homestead in the UP. Any advice for first-time owners? Holy cow, that's a totally different terrain and climate and
Weather,
everything.
yeah.
UP
I
is going to be different.
My biggest advice to people that are homesteading somewhere and not totally sure, like just go see what your neighbors are doing. Like that's what I started doing around here. I just moved to this area too, and I just paid a lot of attention to what the locals were doing in the area and what they bought and how they did things because they usually know best.
A no nut November line. That's funny.
Oh my gosh.
Nate, it's not November. Are you preparing early? He's always preparing.
Always. It's rainy and all the stuff I want to do is just not fun to do in the cold rain, so I'll just do something I don't want to do because it has to be done anyway. So
We are talking about women's products, Amber. We are. I totally use his beard oil in my hair when I flat iron it. Um, it needs a slight tweak just because it's like a lot of oil, but we'll probably do something similar to what the beard oil is. It's a great hair protectant or a heat protectant. So yeah, we're totally talking about it. You wonder what the weather is like by Nate? It rains a lot in the spring. A lot.
it does. And it's been a pretty dry spring, so the weather's just catching up. It's been raining off and on for like, I don't know, 5 days, something dumb like that.
Okay. Do y'all eat
Been
mostly off the land, or is one of your expenses the grocery store? Not totally off the land. There's
no.
definitely a grocery store involved. We hope to make some changes to that. Once I'm out there, I'll be able to do a full garden, um, and can some things.
Yep.
We hope to possibly have a mini cow or cows at some point for our milk and cheese and butter.
All my eggs are off the land.
Yep.
I eat chicken of the woods. That's off the land, and I still have like 10 pounds probably at least.
He
It's a
munches
blend.
on things as we like walk through the land. He'll like pull things and munch on them.
Yep.
Any plans on a small greenhouse? Yep, eventually he'll put up a little greenhouse for me. Hi, can you please make a video that completely goes over your solar system? So there's a ton of videos. I don't know if you're also a TikTok person,
There's
but
totally a 20
check
minute
the
solar
playlist.
power um, long format YouTube video on here. 20 minutes long with me going over the ins and outs of the solar power.
Mins isn't out walking around. He's in the camper right now.
This actually isn't doing too bad.
Not legal to grow marijuana in West Virginia, so that won't be happening. Do you want to hear a joke? Sure. No fish in the pond yet, but he does plan to stock it. We don't have to grow frogs. There are so many frogs. Oh my gosh, there are frogs everywhere.
There's a lot of frogs here. A lot of frogs, a lot of toads.
I love your channel. Sending my love to Minion and Spunky.
Awesome.
Fun fact, it's illegal in West Virginia. He could get a lot of trouble. Yes, exactly. Oh, did you see my dog? She climbed up in the window. She loves her window. I'm a football fan. Nate doesn't know sports yet. I'm totally going to show him all about football, though. I don't know if I have a favorite animal.
That's always a hard
So mean
question.
that we can hear him but can't see him. You can hear who? You can hear Minion? You shouldn't be able to hear Minion. I don't think he's making any noises. I hate nesting dolls. They are so full of themselves. That's funny. My favorite joke that I saw last week was hold on a second. Did you know Mozart didn't like chickens? Because all they talk about is bok, bok, bok. It cracked me up. What kind of dog is Minion? He is a pug Chihuahua Dachshund mix. I'm a Packer fan. Don't start with the no pack, no.
I've never heard that before. It's kind of funny.
No
Jeff's
pack,
like,
no?
Yep.
Y'all can't see the split screen. I have a split screen looking at my phone, but I'm just like on the top and he's on the bottom. Nope, no composting bin. You don't have a composting bin, do you?
I have a little composting area, but like I don't really use it. I just kind of throw stuff and the ducks eat stuff, and I don't have a lot of vegetative waste other than, yeah, sometimes I just throw stuff in the woods.
The Muscovies are meat birds. They're red meat birds, so their meat can be used in any red meat recipe. It'll replace red meat. I myself have not had it, but Nate has. I don't watch hockey. Sending Packer love from Oregon. I got the Packer people on here now.
Cool.
That's a good way to get yourself blocked and not just muted, buddy.
No. One more layer done.
Okay. Super chat. What kind of music do both of y'all like? So I totally listen to modern rock and metal. My absolute all-time favorite is Shinedown, but I'm a huge Pop Evil, Breaking Benjamin, Godsmack, Disturbed, that kind of stuff. And Nate, your favorite music?
Well, I totally like your music, like, but it's not my top favorite. My top favorite would be folk metal music. The whole genre of metal, but it's folk metal. Bagpipes are in it sometimes. It can be quite interesting.
I'm a Raiders fan. Am I in trouble now? No, you're not in trouble. I think everybody should be a fan of something. I don't care who you're a fan of. I just don't like when people come in and they start tearing down my Packers because I'm a Packer fan and we just stick with our teams, right? What teams do you follow since West Virginia has no pro sports? So, like I said, I'm a Packer fan. Nate isn't into sports. He's never been into sports. He doesn't even know how football works. So I'm going to get him in. I'm hopefully going to be able to tell him how the game works, and then he'll have to decide if he likes it from there.
That's
Bengals
right.
fan, Nate's from PA, so he's probably a Steelers or Eagles. No, I won't allow him to be an Eagles fan.
I'm not allowed, guys. I'm not allowed to be an Eagles fan.
Nope. Have you tried alligator? I have because I'm from the South. I tried alligator once. Alligator on a stick.
I tried alligator a long time ago. It didn't taste like anything.
It tastes like chicken.
Right. Totally.
Not a fan of heavy metal, Packers and metal. Dang. You guys are closer in taste than I. Oh, Nate and I have so much in common.
We really do. She even doesn't hate my music, which is a win.
No. Some of the songs are actually catchy. Folk metal Nate. Folk metal perfectly describes Nate. That's funny.
That's pretty funny.
System of a Down. Absolutely.
Yeah, they
System of
got
a
some
Down.
songs I like.
Folk metal
I'm
sounds
thirsty.
amazing. I'm checking it out. So sadly a Seahawks fan. Don't be sad about that. They're probably my second team. Gotta go back to work, have fun. All right, Felicia, have a good day.
That's cool. I totally got a stack of lumber now. About halfway
Have
done.
either of you had encounters with big predators? Tell us the story, please. I have not. I've seen bears out in the wild. I saw a mountain lion in the wild. I grew up in Montana. But I've never actually encountered them. Like had any kind of.
The only thing I encountered was a coyote, and he was totally running as fast as he could away from me at the time. And that's really not big. Not a big predator, just a predator.
Bobo, as a fellow Packers fan, how did you like the draft? I did not see the draft this year. I haven't actually watched the draft in a few years. And I used to really love watching it, so. No bedliner in the truck.
Nope. All right, I'm almost going to start stacking some of this thin stuff on the other side.
Those kind of comments can go over to TikTok. They don't need to be here. Alligator on a stick from a Chinese place in Tampa. Right? We met on TikTok.
We sure did.
All right. Sorry, scene legend. You're going to go bye-bye. So I'm not going to put up that chat.
All right, I got some thin boards. I'm going to stop on the other side.
Silly dude, you've been timed out.
Uh-oh.
Those are TikTok comments, not YouTube comments.
You tell them.
Y'all don't need to know what we do on the homestead.
Oh, man.
Yes, Nate is protected at all times. You don't have to worry about him running across something out there that's gonna get him.
That's right.
When I was a kid, I tried to raise a coyote pup because I thought it was a lost dog. I laugh at all the videos where somebody will pull up on the side of the road and think that it's a stray dog and, oh, look, I found a puppy on the road. And everybody in the chat is like, that's not a puppy.
Right.
I like the Saints, but like I said, I'm from the South. That's cool. Pick your team, man, and stick with them.
Man, TikTok's still holding 300 some people over there. It's super cool. I'm over on
They're not even
on
complaining
YouTube.
about being ignored.
Dual Live with Jen. But if you don't want all that, you can just watch me stack wood and listen to the rain fall.
I see you guys. I can't do shout outs to everybody individually. I would be here all dang day. But we see
Right?
you. Yes,
Yep.
it's like Vegas. What happens on the homestead stays on the homestead. You got it.
Mhm.
You got it.
That's right.
You guys are adorable. They just disappeared.
Thanks.
You guys are adorable. Honestly, I'm glad Nate has someone like you. Thank you.
Mhm. Me too.
I'm the lucky
I'm very
one, though.
glad. No, I'm the lucky one.
This is the argument that we always have.
Yep,
It's the
it
only
is.
argument we ever have.
Sometimes we argue and say we don't argue.
We don't argue.
Yes, we do.
You just said we don't.
No, I said that's the argument. We do too argue.
Oh, man. My mom was so mad at me when she saw what my bleeding heart brought home, right? I always brought people home. My brother brought home. And I in the chat, and I can hysterical. That's the first time I've seen you comment.
Right.
Oh, I do like Three Doors Down. I saw Three Doors Down in concert years back. They're more on the mellow side of what I listen to, but I do.
I've totally listened to them before. I totally had like your exact style of music likes when I was younger. But then I discovered folk metal and it was over.
Are you saying you're older?
I'm older than I used to be.
You're older than you were 2 days ago.
I am. That is true.
They're talking about me over here on TikTok. I'm on YouTube, guys. Come over to YouTube.
Yes, I'm talking to Jen on YouTube for the TikTok chat. That's where Jen is. She's dual live with me on YouTube. But TikTok only gets half of it.
Minion does have a girlfriend. Her name is Starlo. I don't know where she is right now, but Nate's been on the homestead just over 3 years now. My favorite movie is Pretty Woman. I don't think Nate. His is The Matrix. He likes the Matrix series.
That's right. I like the Matrix trilogy.
I almost had to ask, and I was like, wait a second. I know this answer.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You know the things. I haven't seen it in like 5 years.
20th anniversary concert. That'll be fun. Are you guys considering marriage or possible children other than Minion? There's totally a video out here on Nate's YouTube. It's Nate and I chatting about our relationship. All of our relationship answers should be in there. But long story short, no, we don't have interest in marriage. Just not the formalities of it. We totally want to be together forever. We just don't want the formalities of marriage and a wedding and all that.
Yep, the commitment without the formalities.
How did you train Minion so well? He's so well behaved and comfortable with you and everything that goes on with the farm. My puppy Bailey is so skittish.
I don't know. I just spent 9 years training him, and it's made a difference.
He still trains him daily, guys. When I'm out there, like he'll tell Minion, okay, let's do some training.
Yeah.
And it's just his normal everyday stuff, but it's just constantly working with him and always making him do the things. And then he doesn't forget. But it is hysterical because Minion has his own personality and his own expressions. And you can tell when he's getting tired of Nate directing him. Like he just gets this look on his face where he's like, really? This again?
He sure does. He's hysterical.
Or that I'm just not going to do it.
He did that when Creek was here. I was putting him through his stuff to eat the food and told him to be down and sit. And at one point, he just like erupted and just started barking at me and was like totally ignoring the things I said. I would say something, he would just bark into the air. He's like, "Come on, you know what I want." And
yeah,
Creek was just
Starla.
cracking up.
Welcome to YouTube, Starla. I'm not really trying to talk loud enough for TikTok to hear me, but
Well, TikTok wouldn't be able to hear you.
Starla says
'Cause-
they can't. I'm not loud enough for them to hear me. They know I'm over here. They can hear something. They're totally talking about it over there.
Well, they probably totally hear me responding to you, but yeah, they shouldn't be able to hear you over there. I wouldn't know how they could.
Yeah, I'm not on that live.
But yeah, TikTok. If you want to know where Jen is, she's on dual live YouTube with me.
Nate, we can't hear a damn thing they're saying.
Yeah, that could be.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so
it's rainy
funny.
and horrible over on TikTok. I'm on YouTube with these cool earbud things, and it's picking up my voice real good, and not so much rain.
Minion got his name because he's a little yellow dog and he's got minion-like antics. He's just always full of it.
He is always full of it. That's Minion, full of it. I don't know if I have any short. Should totally have a song. I don't have a song. I don't know what I did with my song. This is seriously like Legos. It's getting more and more difficult. None of these pieces are the same thickness or width or length. Any woodworkers would probably be just like totally laughing at me. You can't stack lumber like that. Why would you even bother to stack lumber like that?
Can't hear anything in general. Nate isn't into sports. My favorite baseball team, just because I live in Wisconsin, is the Brewers. I'm not a big baseball fan. Talking to you guys. Hope the stream stays this calm. Have a good one. Thanks for joining. Looks like Jenga, right? You want to go pull the middle one out on him, don't you?
Don't be doing that to me.
Mr. Petrosky, I just wanted to say I absolutely love your content and always keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Why did the dolphin cross the reef? Did it rain all day or snow yesterday? I saw heavy rain. It might have had a little bit of snow in it, but we didn't actually get flurries. And it rained most of the day. It's rained for like the last 3 days off and on. It's been gross.
It's been raining like 5 days here.
If we incubate emus again, it won't be till sometime probably next year at the earliest, guys. I used to work in a sawmill. You're killing it, Nate.
Thanks.
Hello from outside Milwaukee. Well, hello from outside Milwaukee.
Totally bowing up on me in the middle.
Would you make a Discord for your channel? He has a Discord channel.
I do.
It's totally a Discord. Everything is under the same name, Nate Petrosky, on all of his platforms. Did the dolphin drink Bud Light? Okay, now we're getting crazy.
Oh boy.
YouTube is still going to be awesome long after the other one goes the way of the dinosaur. Agreed, and that's why Nate's building his YouTube over here, guys. If anything even happens.
Right.
What do we do together for fun? Anything and everything. Ride four-wheelers, go down to the pond, visit the neighbors, hang out in the kitchen and drink coffee and just talk.
Yep.
Every I don't know. We don't have to be doing anything for me to have fun with Nate. I can't think of a time that I can actually think that I was out there and was bored. I mean, we don't have to be doing anything. It's not boring. There's, yeah, I don't know. Just being together is awesome.
That's right.
To get to the dolphin crossed the reef to get to the other tide.
The other tide.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
Oh my God, that is so funny. That is funny. It hailed in Texas. Didn't Creek say he thought he saw hail yesterday?
Yeah, he did. I don't know if he did or not, or if he was just being a goofball, but
My favorite book is a children's book. It's called The Trumpet of the Swan.
I think I read that book when I was a kid.
You might have. But the little swan that had no voice, and so he learned how to play the trumpet.
If that's what it was about, I'm sure I blocked it out of my memory.
Oh my gosh, it was a good book. How could you block that?
That sounds so
Because you
goofy.
were forced to read it, weren't you?
Oh, I'm sure. I actually liked reading stuff when I was younger until like I discovered video games exist, like playing outside existed, all that good stuff.
Right? Does Nate have a job? How does he pay for supplies, or does he live entirely self-sufficiently? So Nate has his own website where he sells his own brand of coffee and his own beard care. And there's merch, t-shirts, oil diffusers for your home, hats, coffee mugs, coffee supplies, all that kind of stuff. Hi from Janesville. Ooh, you're not too far from me. Have a good day, everyone. You too. Hi, Jen. Hello. Hello from Florida. Yo, what's up? Hello from Ohio. Hi, Jen. Jen, is the weather different between Nate's place and Wisconsin? Oh, yes. Big time. Huge. There's days where he's out there without his shirt on in the sun talking about how hot it is, and I'm over here like fighting myself not to turn the heat back on. It's crazy. And they have warm, wet springs, and our springs are still really cool. The flowers and stuff that bud out there, they'll bud out there and I'll get to see the flowers before I ever see them bud here. So I kind of get to see daffodils twice and tulips twice, like from the different regions and zones. Hello from Milwaukee, and yes, this weather has sucked, but I think it's finally starting to warm up again. I hope so. We're looking for mid-60s next week, and let's just hope it stays that way. I'm tired of this. It's 44 and feels like 37 crap. Hello from Mississippi. My
That's
kid
cold
wants
here,
to
though.
know, do you
Ain't
like
cold.
unicorns? I do like unicorns. Unicorns are super cool and magical.
I don't know much about unicorns.
We need a TikTok of Nate doing some field donuts in the old Chevrolet.
That'd be kind of fun.
Grafton, hello. The quiet you guys are surrounded by is priceless. No cars or trucks. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep,
I don't realize how
it's
loud
nice.
the city is until I'm out there and then leave again. Or how little traffic there is until I leave and then I'm in Chicago and I'm like, oh my gosh. I prefer the little single roads around the mountains rather than 5 lanes of backed up traffic. Not eating pork is a religious preference. Hello from the United Kingdom. I'm way behind you guys on chat here.
Got all these thin pieces, and none of them want to fit on my
Rest in
stack
peace,
right
boiling
now.
water. You will be missed. We boil water. We boil water out there faster than I can boil cold water here. He's got this super, super cool stovetop thing that he bought, and literally it boils water in like 3 minutes. It's insane. I was amazed at how fast it was getting hot.
It's pretty quick. Of course, if the sun's not shining, then it's a good old-fashioned wood stove thing.
Minion shirts would sell big. Well, go get yourself one. Narrowwayhomestead.com. They're totally available. Tell Nate to give a tutorial on how to grow a beard like his, please. Well, what I've heard Nate say is if you want a beard like his, don't shave yours. You're going to go through rough patches. You're going to go through patchy spots. It's going to be uncontrollable. You're going to get miserable with it at one point. Don't give up. Any other suggestions, Nate? On how to make your beard grow? You just did.
Pretty much.
Oop, you just disappeared. Did he freeze on anybody else? Or maybe I'm the one that's frozen. Oh my gosh. New merch, Tuft of Minions for $25. Taylor Swift would do it. That's funny. I don't know if I lost you guys or Nate froze. How did I start smoking? I very stupidly, as a teenager, decided that since my friends were smoking, I should try it too. Don't do it. It's you. They told me you're the one that's frozen up. They said it's just Nate. Oh, Nate's gone. Teleportation. He's froze. He wants you guys to tell me I'm glitchy. Anybody come over from TikTok? I'll be moved in by the end of the year. That's the plan. End of the year. Good for you, Thomas. Good for you. That's amazing. It's not an easy thing. The feds are jamming his signal. I don't think that's what it is. The Posey's stuck in. That's funny. If you could choose to go to any year in time, which would you go back to? I don't know if I would go back. People ask me a lot, like, what age I would go back to. And I'm like, if I could make changes, if I was just going back and I could make changes, I would probably go back to my early 20s, maybe mid 20s. But if I had to relive life how I did, I don't want to go back anywhere. How often do you apply the beard oil? How often do you brush or comb it? I think Nate uses it. You use the beard oil daily, Nate? That's funny. You sound like a robot. I don't think you can really hear me. I think you just think you can hear me.
Once a day.
You followed both of us to YouTube? Awesome. You do? How often do you use the beard oil and how often do you comb or brush your beard?
I haven't been able to hear you for quite a while sometimes.
You aren't answering any of my questions. He's hearing
No,
me.
I said I can't hear at all.
Oh, yeah, he's hearing. What he's hearing is totally delayed, too. Once a day. Yeah, your signal on YouTube is not good. I'm totally watching you walk around on TikTok and you're completely frozen on YouTube.
Yeah, it's totally delayed. That's got to be what it
Minion
is.
is 9. Hi, Wolfman. We see you. Don't spam the chat, please. There's a glitch in his matrix for sure.
Is that better? Does anybody hear me?
Yep.
Cool.
Sorry, guys.
I don't know
I'll
what
ask
happened.
you to stop spamming a chat, and if you don't, I'm going to mute you. Sorry. Scotian Spirit came over from TikTok. Look at you. Welcome to YouTube.
Awesome. Very cool.
You should mod her on TikTok too so she can, ouch,
Yeah, I'd totally do
keep
that.
track of some of this with us. If she's cool with that. If she wants to.
If she wants to, that's right. I'd be good with that.
Hey, Terry, what's up? Please, you need to know, what does Nate think about Bigfoot? I think Nate thinks Bigfoot is pretend.
Yep.
Yeah, he keeps freezing off
Yep.
and on me too, but it's pretty clear now. First time tuning in. Love your content. Awesome. Welcome in.
Welcome. Thanks for being here. Well, I do really boring stuff like carry around sticks and put bigger sticks on them.
I'm talking about on his TikTok, Renee. For the Sunday Night Lives and randoms. You deleted TikTok, too much BS. Yeah. They're totally different platforms, that's for sure. We've really liked being over here.
Yep, I go live on YouTube way more often than I do on TikTok. Less people here, and it's easier to read the chat. And now that TikTok or now that YouTube has the whole dual live thing, I can hang out with Jen and work and stream. But I'm totally live on TikTok at the moment, just wandering around. At least that's what it looks like, talking to nobody. I probably look insane on TikTok, walking around talking to nobody.
You got caulking to do, Nate.
I do. Yeah, I do.
I don't know. It's somebody over here on TikTok thing.
Oh, I do. That's dripping on my head when I'm under my metal roof. There's some holes to patch. But I rushed to get this crazy carport up, which was all cool. But then it started raining, and it hasn't stopped raining since I put it up. So I can't do it until the weather gets decent again.
Bigfoot is real. He lives in British Columbia. Then why do people tell us to look for him in West Virginia? That's just so wrong. We aren't
That's
anywhere
right.
near British Columbia. Minions in the camper. I've been following Nate since the beginning of TikTok, and then I deleted TikTok, and I'm so blessed to find him again. I enjoy everything he posts. Thank you again for making a YouTube. Awesome. Welcome.
That's awesome.
Came from TikTok. First time on YouTube. Welcome, Terry. I deleted TikTok to stop doom scrolling, and then I did it with YouTube Shorts. I wish you could hide YouTube Shorts. It's one thing I haven't got stuck in yet is the YouTube Shorts.
Yep.
You guys are amazing. Thanks for doing this Q&A. Absolutely.
Definitely. Cool. I'm getting stuff done at the same time. Oh, we're like
Nate went off grid because there's less people where he lives. Now he's going off TikTok because there's less people on YouTube.
and then YouTube will get big, and then what am I gonna do?
Actually, he loves watching his YouTube grow, guys.
Yeah, it's great fun. I originally wanted to grow on YouTube, and I didn't, so I made TikToks instead. And now I'm full circle.
The carport didn't seem that big when you were putting it up, right? You're welcome, Keith. No way. Bigfoot is in Washington State. I can confirm. I'm pretty sure someone said they saw him in Oregon. God's weather is testing the new carport for sure.
Yep.
Bigfoot's winter home is in Virginia. Everyone knows that. Well, it's a good thing Nate's in West Virginia then. And we're not talking Western Virginia. We're talking West Virginia. Whole different state.
Sure is.
Would Nate ever consider voiceover work? Probably not. He's extremely busy with everything else that he has going on. But he does hear from people a lot that they would like that. Yes, the
Am I right?
Mothman is in West Virginia. That's right.
That's what they say. Yep.
No, Bigfoot's totally in Maine. Oh my gosh. Somebody tell me where Bigfoot is. YouTube Shorts is how I found Nate. Minions sucked me in. Also, Nate's dry sense of humor. Right. He doesn't have a dry sense of humor, though. Maybe from time to time on here, but no, he's very funny. Very funny. Listen to him.
I'm not funny.
Your giggle is adorable.
Okay.
What was the very first platform you used to upload something about your homestead?
Actually, it was YouTube.
I'm currently on temporary disability health issues and found Nate's videos on YouTube and have been watching a lot of his shorts and videos. Awesome. Glad you have something
Very
to do
cool.
that keeps you entertained and smiling. As an Oregonian, I can confirm Bigfoot is here. I am Bigfoot. Shh, don't tell. Oh, shit. I just read that out loud. Bigfoot is in Washington. I have such a headache today. I'm not very lively. Oh, that sucks, Renee. Have you taken anything? Tried anything for it? Sorry for spamming. Thank you. I appreciate that apology. Just don't do it and we'll keep you on here.
Stop leaking on me, Ruth. I think the roof leaks. Might as well.
Somebody on TikTok says, did him and Jen break up? I said, no,
Oh
him
my
and
God.
Jen didn't break up. Yeah, he's here in the White Mountains too. Damn, Shoddy, you looking good. Hey, that's my man you talking to. They ain't calling me Shoddy. I'm sitting down. Who knows if I'm shot at all?
You could be.
It's called the Emerald Triangle, Oregon, Washington State, and British Columbia. It's where the most sites are. The stories are nuts. That I have heard. Still not saying I'm a believer, but I have totally heard that. And when people start talking about Bigfoot on the East Coast, I'm like, wait a second. Bigfoot is totally a West Coast, like Pacific Northwest thing. I was totally confused. What games does Nate play? His favorite is hide and seek.
What?
No? Tag?
Might be tag. I don't know.
Cold compress shower and apple support. I hate taking medications, but it's bad. Yeah, I usually get sinus headaches and I will stand in a hot shower and just let hot water run over me, like almost inhaling water just to get all of that. Like, yeah, serious. And then I literally go straight to my bed and just make everything super dark. You have little ones though, that makes that tough. I don't have TikTok, but we're the first videos of Nate's to take off on TikTok. How does he edit his videos? Y'all are inspiring. So Nate does all of his recording and editing right through the TikTok app. On his iPhone, they've got a nice little editor on there. So that's how he edits. His first video on TikTok was actually just like a goofy video. And then at some point it picked up and people started seeing him. And he decided that he should probably introduce himself and let people know who he was and what he was doing. And he just blew up from there.
It went crazy.
Totally went viral. And yeah, his account just went crazy from there. I bet you could learn a lot from my man. He's a smart dude. What does he do if he runs out of water? So it's not likely to run out of water. How big is your water tank, Nate?
2,500 gallons.
2,500 gallons. And he collects rainwater. And we don't use much water. It's really wet out there in the spring. It's the fall when it starts to dry up that he has to watch it closer. But like last year, it just stayed full. We didn't have to worry about anything last year. You have a feeling you're the only European here? I don't think so, because I've had some other people been saying hi.
You? Yeah, there's definitely people from other countries that hang out in my lives. It's pretty cool.
Never thought I would be watching this. Well, welcome. Pacific Northwest, that's my favorite part of the country. Totally. How long did it take for Nate to get enough of a following to say, hey, this is working? 4 months? 3 months?
About 48 hours when I went from 10,000 to 140-ish thousand on TikTok. I mean, it took longer than that for me
The
to
one
figure out like
video
it
went
was going to
viral
keep
and just
going.
hit.
It
Yeah.
did. And then the videos kept hitting over and over and over.
Right? Nate does not partake in 420, but he has no judgment. You have the iPhone 14?
I do. The fancy Pro Max one.
Yep. Howdy, y'all. Minin is cute. Sorry, what PC games does he play? LOL. I knew what you meant. I was being a smartass, and I didn't really have an
Yeah,
answer.
you were.
What
I
kind of
don't really have
PC
an
games do you
answer
play?
either. Like, I like RTS games, and lately the games I've been playing are just like anything that's co-op that I can do with Jen that doesn't like, because she's not like totally a big gamer, so like, yeah, it just takes more casual type games. But I really just like the game to hang out with friends, and so the game almost doesn't really matter in a lot of ways. I like
You
some
want
of
to
the
tell
survival
TikTok?
games though.
You want to tell TikTok one more time that we're over here?
Sure. Hey TikTok,
There
does it
you
sound
go,
like I'm
social
talking to
spirit.
myself? I'm
I wish I
on
had some mad
YouTube
scientists for you to
and
try. That'd
I
probably
have
take care of your
earbuds
headache
and
right
I'm
away.
talking to Jen and I'm stacking lumber and I'm just streaming
The first
TikTok
saw a
so
minion clip,
you
then
guys
saw
can
Nate,
watch, but it
then hooked on
doesn't make a lot of
content since.
sense.
That's awesome. Indiana, that's not a whole lot different than Wisconsin. Pretty much the same thing. Have you guys got minion mugs for the coffee? You should make one for Spunky too. Right now, people might jump on Spunky stuff, but that's gonna change. Like he's fun and interesting right now. At some point, we're not even gonna be able to tell which one he is. Like he's just gonna fit right into the other 20 ducklings, and aside from him being a little older, it'll probably be hard to tell who he is.
Probably.
I can tell Hopper apart from the other ducks and Hopper is the one that he hatched last year, but she's got a lot darker feathers than the other ones and just has different coloring and has ever since she got her feathers. So she's easy for me to pick out. Quackers I can pick out because Quackers has a full black head. And then there's the male, who is Obi-Wan Muscovy, if you guys don't know that.
Yeah.
And then the other ones don't have names, but I couldn't tell them apart for you.
Yeah, unfortunately, like making interesting content out of adult ducks is almost impossible. So like I know once Spunky like grows up, like it's just not gonna hit the same.
Bank is on TikTok. He says, it's okay to talk to yourself, Nate.
Yes, I do talk to myself. But I mostly talk to Jen on the YouTube live because we're doing the dual YouTube live. That's funny. All right, I'm gonna stack this differently. I'll put this one over here. And then I'm gonna take a longer one. There.
For some reason, TikTok is saying you need canvas. I'm not sure what they're talking about.
Canvas. It's probably because they see all the drips dripping on me and they think the metal's gonna leak forever and I'm not gonna go up there and like patch it so it stops dripping. But I'm not gonna settle for leaky carport.
This is a Nate quote. You guys watched, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Nate, 2023.
Oh, that's funny.
Can Minion run for president next?
He might run for president. We'll see.
They think you're making a smart move, spacing out the wood. They want to know, is it still somewhat wet?
Yeah, it's still damp. It's getting wet as it gets rained on because the truck's not in here, so I can actually stack it nice. But
Right.
I'm sure it still has a high moisture content.
Obi-Wan Muscovy, great name. Yep. Somebody on TikTok suggested that.
Yeah, they did.
Keep up the great work, guys. Pass this on to Minion and Saber as well. Much love from California. Thank you. Super chat. Lord Minion for the win. All right.
That's right.
Spunky gear that would sell quick. Good idea. Whoever said that. Does he have a creek on his property to use to pump water up or to go fishing in? So the creek runs dry when it's not hasn't been raining. But his pond holds water, contrary to what everybody believes. And at some
Right.
point, he plans to stock that. So we'll totally be able to fish down there. But yeah, there's no way to pump water up from the creek, and he doesn't need to. His rainwater collection is huge. Hello, everyone. How did you two meet? Who made the first move?
There you go, Jen. Tell the story.
We met on TikTok. I was a moderator for over a year, and then he had a mod meetup, and we went out to the homestead, and Nate and I hit it off and just started talking and became really, really good friends. And then, I don't know, at some point, just kind of like meshed and moved over, and now I wouldn't know what to do without him.
Yep.
Have you heard of the rainwater being polluted because of the toxins in our atmosphere from gases, and it comes back down in the water when it's raining?
Yep, I have heard of that. Obviously, it doesn't concern me a lot, but I do filter my water with reverse osmosis and a charcoal filter for the actual drinking.
He's loving YouTube. It's like his go-to place right now. He had me chuckling the other day, like all excited about YouTube, and I'm like, but you're my TikToker.
I'm having fun on YouTube. It's being on social media is totally fun. Like growing on social media on a brand new platform is just a blast.
Probably good. Drill a good well on the property, but the rainwater makes up for any needs, I'd imagine. He has a well on the property. It just doesn't.
Well, it's really, really far away, and it's a shallow well.
Way down there, yeah.
A lot of people that have wells, like my neighbor has a well, and that property was serviced by the well for years. And when it would run dry, they would drive to town and buy water in big containers, and then they just, once they saw my system, they came over here and looked at it and was like, well, why don't we collect rainwater? Then we don't have to drive to town all the time. And they've been collecting rainwater ever since.
Welcome over, Creek.
What's up, Creek?
He was trying to talk to you on TikTok. I'm like, we're on YouTube.
Right? Yeah. It's hard to talk to me on TikTok right now because it's mostly on YouTube.
Do you have any take on the fake homesteading / bushcraft videos?
I'm not even aware of what you're talking about.
Me
That sounds interesting. I'm intrigued.
Reverse osmosis will clean any impurities with ease. Do you add minerals ever, or you don't bother?
I sometimes do when I brew coffee. I'll remineralize the water, but I get minerals through the food I eat and quite possibly from hands with dirt on them, and then eat the food. Yeah, and sometimes I drink fancy budget water out of these cans, which I'm randomly obsessed with for who knows what reason.
I brought him a bunch of those waters, and now he just can't get enough of them. Key
Yeah,
lime. Key lime is the
I'm
one he
like an
really
addict,
likes.
and key
Yeah.
lime is the best.
He tries to tell me at night that it's his beer.
Yep. Like I'm gonna have a beer, I say, and then I get out the sparkly water.
Gotta go. Sorry for spamming. It's all good. It's all good. I quit TikTok because it was too addicting, and you were the one creator I wanted to keep following. Was very happy to see you on YouTube. Awesome. Welcome over.
That's awesome.
What kind of wood stove do you have?
I just have some cheap camping wood stove. That's what I use in my camper. Got it on Amazon for like $200 3 years ago or something. I don't remember the brands.
He is drinking LaCroix seltzer water.
Yes, I am.
As a woodworker, I thank you for respecting the stacking.
Awesome. This stacking is being extremely challenging because this is all reject sawmill lumber, and so like the widths vary and everything's the lengths are crazy. The thickness is definitely not the same. It's not even uniform from side to side, so I have to like change the size of my stickers and everything.
Morgan says you should try Liquid Death. It's the best sparkling water.
I have heard that. I actually reached out to them one time and asked if they wanted to work out any kind of sponsorship agreement, but they didn't respond back, and their water's totally expensive, but I should totally try it sometime. Let's get a little bit funky right
Oh, I
here.
did not mean to delete that message, whatever it was. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button, Ryan.
Whoops. He's
I
probably
didn't know
spent
I
an
could
hour
delete that
typing that
quickly
out
either.
perfectly.
I didn't even know I could do it that quick. I'm learning.
That's funny.
Hey, I'm just tuning in. Is that wood for a project or just scrap?
Most everything you guys see, this is it's just scrap that I'm gonna use for something someday, I'm sure. I have some thinner stuff on the other side that I'm gonna use as a dividing wall in my shed outhouse that I built. I'm getting to the end of the lumber and the sizes are really crazy and I'm totally struggling trying to figure out how I'm gonna stack it. Yeah, I'll go back
How
in.
big is the house you're planning on building?
Probably about 1,200 square feet, if I had to guess. Nothing big. I don't need a big house. Jen doesn't want a big house to clean. She said I could build a big house if I cleaned it. And I was like, no.
Yeah, the bigger it gets, the more cleaning he gets to do. I never wanted a big house. My parents had big homes. And like even when my brother and I moved out, I'm like, why do you want to be in this big home? Why do you want to clean 3 bathrooms? There's 2 of you. There's 2 of you. Why do you want to clean 3 bathrooms? Why do you want to vacuum 2 floors? Why do you want to go up and down those stairs? Like, why? I'm like, no, tiny. I was really, really, really into the tiny homes when they first came out. Like, when that became a thing, I was like, this is so for me.
I really should let Jen live in the camper with me for like a year before we move into the living quarters, so she can like get
You don't want to
the full
die.
tiny home experience. Oh, that's funny.
Jen lives in the camper and stays in the carport.
Oh, that doesn't sound good for me at all.
No, I'm telling you, you'd want to live in the carport. You don't want to live with me in a camper.
Yes, I do. I'll live with you anyway.
We do just fine in the camper when it's 2 of us.
We do.
We just look at the sink and wonder how the hell we're going to get to the counter.
Right? That totally happens.
I'm like, bring all that shit out to the outdoor kitchen and we'll wash it out in that sink. Like, there's much more room out there. He says, I'll get it out there. And the next day, who's doing what? Jen's carrying the dishes from the camper to the outdoor sink.
That's right. That's exactly what happened. My plan worked perfectly.
I knew what your plan was.
Oh. Man, these boards are just rough.
So somebody earlier was telling you that you were missing your butt. You have no butt. And then they left. And now they're back. And they said, I'm back, Nate. And your buttocks are still missing.
Oh, man. What am I going to do?
That's TikTok chat for you. That's how interested they are in what he's doing, guys.
Right? Oh, my gosh.
Oh, hello from West Virginia.
I'm just not into tight pants. What's up, West
Cleaning
Virginia?
is the worst part of every day. I only live in a 950 square feet here. Yep. The thing is, with the tiny home, you have to keep things constantly picked up. Everything needs a place in order to keep space. That's the big thing about that. But I would much rather that than taking a couple days a week to clean everything. And a lot of it is space that you don't use, like, but you still have to dust, and yeah. I just don't like the space. How often do you guys stay together? I was out there at least once a month for a while. That's a good test for marriage. Hey, honey, if we can survive living in a camper together for a few years, we can get married.
There you go.
Do you have a P.O. box for people to send stuff to you guys? Do you have a different P.O. box or one at all because you're currently living apart? I just have everything sent to Nate's. And he does have an address. If you go to NatePetroskyOfficial.com, his mailing address is listed there.
Sure is.
If TikTok could add butts to silverware, they would.
That's funny. I forgot
Just
these
kidding,
two
don't
boards.
ban me. Don't spam the chat, I'll mute you. There's your warning. You just hit over 1 million views on YouTube, Nate.
I did. That's way cool.
That
Not
is
sure.
so cool.
Although, like, I have several videos that are over 1 million views, but maybe it was 10 million. I don't know. This is how straight the lumber is. I'll show TikTok too. It's got some issues. Park a truck. Speaking of which, I got to rearrange my whole parking area now. Now this truck doesn't have to be in here. But got everything all. My parking area is all cluttered up. It's a disaster.
Do you hunt? He hunts when it's necessary. Nate's in West Virginia. I'm in Wisconsin.
Yep.
You guys make my fiance and I so happy. Of course, I also mean Minion, the best boy. Absolutely. We understand.
Awesome.
We know why people are here.
That's right. Yep, we know.
Oh, 100 million, they said. You hit 100 million views.
Wow. That's cool.
Just joined. Where is Minion? Minion is in the camper. Nate's working and doesn't need him underfoot.
Minion doesn't like to be out in the wet outdoors anyway.
Oh, it's rainy, yeah.
It's totally rainy.
You're talking about his overall views on YouTube. I see what you guys are saying. 100 million. Because, yeah, it was like 97 million before.
It was. I'm curious how close I am to 300,000 subscribers because I'm probably not that far away.
Well, I'll tell you. Hold on a second. Maybe I'll tell you.
I'm sure the chat has already said by now.
They haven't. They probably all went to look, though.
They might
I
have.
just have to get to the channel, and then I will be able to.
Oh, my other
297. You're at 297.
Very cool. Why is my other four-wheeler dead? I don't think it's dead. I gotta jump.
I don't even remember where I was watching it live yesterday either. That must have been in the YouTube studio.
I should pay attention when it gets close, and if it's not
Oh,
like
they
the
are
middle of the night.
commenting in the chat. It's just not moving for me.
Yeah.
West Central Wisconsin. Minion is in the camper, guys. 100,053,863 views. Now we're flying.
Oh, that's cool.
I never thought I'd be watching a stream of a man handling his wood. Well, here you go.
Right.
He has not done sub-only lives on here.
No, I haven't.
Yes, he's totally off grid. He's off grid because he's not on a power. He's not on power or water. He's got all solar and rainwater collection. So technically he's not on the power grid or.
Yep. Not connected with wires to anything.
I already looked, was just trying not to burn my chicken. The dog's in the house. Hi from South Carolina, North California. What'd you spend on your solar panels?
Just under 10,000.
There you go, just under 10,000. My curiosity got me here. Well, welcome here. Hello from Puerto Rico. Guys, loving the stream. Awesome. Welcome, Chino.
Very cool.
Oh, you're watching on TikTok? I'm confused. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. It's getting crazy over here all of a sudden.
It is.
Yeah, and it stopped moving for me for a second. I wasn't sure what was going on. Skylink for internet? Starlink?
Yep. Starlink and a hotspot.
Do you own a planer, Nate?
No, I don't.
No, Becky, he doesn't have a planer.
I don't have a
I like to be creative. You can definitely have fun and be creative on a homestead, for sure. He's super manly. Yeah. Where's the big forehead himself tonight? I don't know who you're talking about.
Big forehead.
Please give Minion a pet for me. He is the goodest of boys. Oh, Minion will get lots of them for everybody.
Yep.
Okay, Midnight Rider, that's cool. Just don't be annoying. Do you collect rainwater from the solar panels? No.
I do have a gutter on the bottom of the solar panels, and I actually did when I first moved here because it was one of the first things I built.
You did run it off of there?
I did, like just in the 5-gallon buckets.
The amount of views Nate is getting per minute is about equivalent to a fully loaded flying circus tent flying overhead at about 0.5 meters per second. Only less weird people because online are invisible.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical.
Oh, that's funny.
Too funny.
Oh, you're talking about Nate? Howdy from Ireland. Nice to catch a live stream. Minion is the
Hey.
coolest dog in the world. Nate would agree with you there.
Yes, I would.
Do you customize your quads?
Kinda. I mean, I'm not really sure what they mean by customize. I put bags and stuff on them, like this rack, but it's just like some aftermarket add-on thing.
Renee, you can bring your 4-year-old to visit us anytime. That's Scotian spirit. She says her 4-year-old just said she wants to move there.
Cool.
Oh my gosh, you guys. She and her kids did the cutest little video yesterday for Nate's birthday, and they all sang happy birthday. And I watched it like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, Nate, you have to go find this video. It was the cutest thing. It was so sweet.
That was pretty
So
cool.
sweet. It was. Hi from Ohio, Atlanta, Georgia. Did Nate move there with Minion? Yep, he sure did. Yep.
Yep. There we go.
Can't see the dog right now. You want to see my dog or Minion? Minion's in the camper. One new duck, just spunky so far.
Yep, just one at the moment. Hopefully a lot more soon.
Here's my baby. Want to look at the camera because that people see you?
Almost done moving
Huh.
all my vehicles around.
How hard are the people? How hard are the people? So I was napping and Mama picked me up. I love the new quad. Tell Nate. CJ Ranch Life loves your new quad, Nate.
All right.
Minion's 9.
Awesome.
You guys remind me of family that I don't get to see a lot. My sister and her boyfriend, I think we're looking at eventually having something similar to a homestead. You have a lot of similar values too. That's awesome. Scotian Spirit says they sure do have a lot of love for my TikTok friends. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Here's my baby. This is Minion's girlfriend. Her name is Charlo. She just wants to go nap, and I'm holding on to her. Oh, you're so cute. They say you're so pretty. Yeah. Oh, big yawn.
Oh, now my hands are cold and wet.
Look, there's Nate. Say hi, Nate.
Hey, what's up, puppy? What's up, Charlou?
She's purebred American Cocker. She is fluffy. Cool. She needs her haircut. She got brushed in the bath last week, but she's ready for a haircut.
All right, let me end the TikTok live. We'll stay on YouTube for a bit. What's up, TikTok? I've been all over the place. If you want to join me and Jen on YouTube, you're more than welcome to. We'll stay on YouTube for a little bit, but thanks for watching. Got all my lumber stacked. Good stuff.
Thomas, who was on here this morning, came back to say hi again. He's like, two lives so close together. How cool.
Right? As long as I can actually work during the live, I don't mind at all doing.
You have a dog named Burger? I love that. My grandpa's dog when my mom was a kid's name was Useless.
That's just hysterical.
It's amazing. Oh my gosh, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Give me my chat back. It's amazing people still have the values to work for a literal living. Thank you for your content.
You're welcome.
I'm new to the channel. Any plans on adding cows or pigs?
Eventually I may add cows. Probably won't add pigs. It's not impossible, but probably not.
I instantly yawned when you said big yawn. LOL. Think I need more coffee. Everybody needs more coffee, honey.
That's
Everybody.
right.
Xander was here
Yep.
this morning and he's back. Awesome. Awesome.
Totally cool.
Hello from
Hey,
Mineral Wells.
what's
Hello.
up? You're not that
That's
far
not
from me.
too far.
Nope. Man, rain. Okay. I'll go out in the rain
Much
again. Show
love
you guys
from
my cool parking area.
Oregon.
I don't know if I'll keep it this way, but I got 2 4-wheelers and a lumber and a carport.
Does your husband know that he sounds like a National Geographic's narrator? He's got the voice of gold. He gets so many comments on his voice, guys. Oh, the coffee's working on her headache. Amen.
Awesome.
Awesome. My favorite type of coffee is Narrowway Homestead coffee. I have two that I like really,
Pretty
really
cool.
well. One is Minion Sweet Blend. Very, very, very good. Very good. And the other one is the Mad Scientist Nate Highly Caffeinated Dark Blend. And that's what I've been
Yep.
drinking this week. And yum, yum, yum. Okay, now you're in the camper
I'm in the camper. It's cold out there. All right.
with all his glory. You better show the king.
Right.
You get in trouble.
What's up, man? How good is it? Was I gone for a long time? Was I gone for a long time?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
Mans. Now he's
I
all
was
cuddled
gone for
up.
a long time. You're nice and warm. I'm not warm. I was
What do
freezing.
we think of Keurig's? Keurig is an okay machine. Um, the machine is fine. The problem with Keurig is the little pods that have the coffee in them. You don't know when that coffee was roasted, when it was ground, when it went into those pods. So you don't know how old your coffee is. The difference when you buy Nate's coffee is it's roasted to order. So you're gonna get it within a couple days of it being roasted. You can get it in bean or grind. If it's ground just before it's sent out to you. So you're getting the freshest coffee. The roast date is right on the bag. Um, it makes a
Yep.
world of difference. A world of difference. I mean, there's good coffees out there. What we're used to. If you haven't had fresh roasted coffee, you're gonna find something in the store you really like. But when you try his fresh roasted coffee, it will blow your mind.
It's a lot different.
It makes a huge difference. And if you have a Keurig and you're interested in his coffee, you can get his coffee and grind it yourself or buy it ground and then just use the reusable Keurig pods and just fill it with Nate's coffee in your Keurig pod and then you can still use your Keurig.
Definitely.
I use I I either use just a drip coffee machine or typically I use an espresso machine.
Yep. I typically use an espresso machine too, and I'm going to carry 9 mugs in this phone out to the outdoor kitchen. I think. I'm gonna try.
9 dirty mugs.
No, I cleaned them all.
Oh, look at
I totally,
you.
totally cleaned them all this morning. This is kind of difficult. I
Don't
hope I don't
drop a
drop
mug,
any.
Nate. Don't drop a coffee mug.
Right. Got 4 in each hand and 1 pinched between my arm and my
Well, the
body.
thing is, if you break one, I'm pretty sure we know where we can replace it.
Right, right.
Lots of Lord Minion comments. How do you make your coffee? Is it sourced or grown?
It is sourced. I don't live in a climate that it can be grown effectively in. And at best, it would be mediocre if I could convince the plants to flower here or to fruit here.
Brr. Dry towel. He doesn't have an opinion. He doesn't partake, but he's not judgmental.
Yep.
It's just not for him. Not something he likes to do. Do you like to cook on the wood stove? I do like to cook on the wood stove, but
Light.
it's not the fastest way. So it just depends on like if all of a sudden we're like, oh crap, we have to make dinner. We need something to eat. then it's typically like the air fryer or the little electric, what is that, stovetop.
Yeah,
But if I have like a meal planned and we're prepped and Nate's not busy, then he'll totally start a fire for me and we'll make it in the wood stove.
this is totally a little air fryer convection oven thing, cooktop, and on days like today when there hasn't been any power or anything for several days, then usually the cook stove is the better option.
Is there a
But
meaning
it's so
behind the
cold.
3 rings on your hat?
Nope, they're just there. They got
He
there
stuck
one
them one.
time
Yeah.
when I used them for a video, and then I just left them there, and then it showed up in videos, and everybody was all about it. So now I have to leave them there because they're just part of the hat now, I guess. It's time for coffee.
Does Minion like to ride with you on your 4-wheeler? Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
big time.
yes.
He gets so excited. Hey, JJ. I'm still trying to catch up with this chat.
Right?
I know I'll never switch coffee again after I finally get some. Right? For sure.
That's actually how I got into roasting my own coffee. I had really good coffee for the first time and only wanted it, and I was like, I don't know if I can afford to buy this coffee all the time. So I started roasting my own. It's totally a fun hobby. If anybody wants to roasting coffee, I think it's fun. I've been doing it for 5 years.
I love the weed chat you guys have going on. He says, question for all the stoners in the chat. I'm with you, but why are you all so obsessed with weed being your only personality? And I totally get where he's coming from with that. Like, somebody says it's immaturity usually. I hate smoking with friends that are like, yeah, I'm a stoner, right? Yeah, it doesn't have to have that whole cliche link to it. I get you guys there. We're sick of the rain. Also, can't finish the garden. I never realized his outdoor kitchen had walls and a window. Oh, it's amazing. The whole back of it opens up.
Yeah.
It's on hinges, and then goes and opens the back up, and the air flow will come through there. It's amazing. If it's hot down in the bottom, you can go up to the top, or usually one area isn't as warm as the other. You can kind of switch where you sit. It's awesome.
Yep.
It's definitely my favorite place out there.
2 sides have walls, 2 sides are totally open, and this third side that has walls, the back of those cabinets and all the way down to the countertop opens up. And then lets air just run through here. But obviously in the wintertime or bad weather, I keep it closed. But it doesn't really rain in here. It's been raining for days, and it kind of drips like on this.
You see there.
Yep.
It's the ducks. And then the outhouse is over to the right of that.
It is. It's
right there.
Right back there. And then I have like this cool little gate thing, which I need to adjust so it opens better. And then if I need to really do something.
That was made by a pro. What are you talking about? That doesn't need adjusted. It was made by a pro.
It was, but I totally made it so it'd be adjustable. I can literally just turn these in with like a wide screwdriver. I made it adjustable.
That's just to keep the ducks out of there.
Pretty much.
Because the ducks like to come into the kitchen.
They do.
And then you spend all summer throwing things at the ducks to get them out of the kitchen.
Right.
And there's better things to do with your time.
I'll make a video about this sometime, but since you guys are all hanging out here. I've got three mugs that I've produced. This one was probably 2 years ago. It's actually the very first mug I made, and it's got all these stains because I set it on the wood stove next to the chimney all the time. So I started out like that when I drink the best. Then I went to that, which says that's good. Still says Narrowway Homestead on on the back, and the newest
I had the
one.
best mug, though. I had the bestest one.
Jen has the custom.
I have my
The
own personal
custom
mug.
Uh huh. I'm gonna use the original. I love this mug just because it's the first one I got.
So anybody who's looking for a mug, if you go to the website, they're under the crafted items tab.
Yep.
That's where the hats and all the t-shirts and the room diffusers, they're all under crafted items.
They
The
are.
coffee and beard oil are under their own tabs.
Man, my hands are just like cold. I can't wait for this coffee mug to warm up, and then my hands.
Hey, you know what you can do with cold hands?
What's that?
So reach behind you and lift up your shirt just a little bit and stick your hand up there. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
It's a
Do it.
whole lot
Do
more
it.
fun to do that on
Touch
you.
yourself, Nate. Touch yourself with your cold hands. It doesn't hurt.
No. I touch you with
You
cold
touch
hands.
me
That's
with
what
your
I
cold
do.
hands. Why wouldn't you touch you
I
with your
do.
cold hand?
Because I say the greatest honor for you.
Great.
Oh, shoot.
I wish my hands were cold and I was out there to make you freeze.
I bet you do.
I do. Why is the chat not moving for me? Why do I have to do it? Hey, that's Quick Trip Milk. It is Quick Trip Milk from Wisconsin.
It is.
Okay.
I don't normally have 2 cups of coffee in a day. But
Okay,
today,
Logan, when the entire chat is complaining about you, I got to do something about it. Sorry, buddy.
uh-oh.
Oh, you're like actually going to go away. You didn't even get muted. You got booted. Bye, Logan.
Man.
Everybody say bye to Logan. Bye, Logan. I'm from Wisconsin. Me too.
Very cool.
He's gone, guys. Let it go. He's gone. Yep. Bye-bye, Logan. You're welcome. The chat wasn't moving for me, so I didn't even realize what was going on until I just moved it up. You're welcome. I think I'm the only mod in here right now.
That could be.
I'm living in Wisconsin too. Hippie Hebrew Homestead in Wisconsin. Where in Wisconsin?
Well, that's just arrogant.
That's a cool freaking name. Hippie Hebrew Homestead. I dig that.
Yeah.
Logan can't see you anymore, honey, because Logan is gone. He got the boot.
Gone. I'll have to get some more YouTube moderators at some point.
North of Green Bay. Oh, you're way up there. Man, I wish we'd have known that before. I had Nate up in Green Bay a couple months ago. We totally could have come up and checked you out. Antigo, all right. That's not too far from me.
Warm up my hands, milk pitcher.
Wanting to start a stead in Massachusetts. The save and info grind is real, for sure.
Awesome.
Pacific Northwest supremacy. To be honest, Pacific Northwest is the best place in the country. Nobody will ever change my mind of that either.
Hey, what about?
Oh, I love where you live, but it doesn't beat the Pacific Northwest. Oh, wait. You just wait. You'll see what I mean.
Yeah.
You'll see what I mean. It's not someplace you'd want to homestead, but it's definitely God's country.
I hear the sky's bigger out there.
The sky is definitely bigger out there. What's your best blend of coffee for someone who likes a bold dark roast? That would be the Mad Scientist highly caffeinated dark roast. And you'll love it.
The one I'm making right now. That's what I'm making for myself right now. That is it.
Hello from New Mexico. All mod for you, Nate. If I can... He has to do it because I'm not on his account. If you get a chance, mod Scotian Spirit on here.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Marshfield, Wisconsin. Hey, you're right right around the corner.
Let's
Love the
see.
forests. The forests in Wisconsin are nice if you go to northern Wisconsin. So I'm totally in southeastern Wisconsin, which is just cities. Milwaukee. I'm just north of Chicago. Yeah. You guys might remember some things that happened in Kenosha last year. I'm totally right by Kenosha. Yeah. It's not the Wisconsin that you know if you know northern Wisconsin. I feel odd being the only British person in here, so many Americans. Oh, there's people in here from all kinds of countries.
You people from
Canada's
all
in
over
here.
stop by.
I saw Canada, the UK, Australia. Um, Somebody else thought they were the only European in here. I've seen quite a few countries pop through here, actually. The mods are power hungry. Mods aren't power hungry over here, honey.
No.
You come in here calling my boyfriend a meth head, you're going to get banned. That's all there is to it.
I got too much to do with indulging all
Yay!
that nonsense.
Yay, she's a mod. She's a mod.
She is. She is. She's a managing moderator too. Got all kinds of extra authority and stuff.
Don't get me wrong. I love Wisconsin, but if I had a chance, I'd love to move. I'm right there with you, James. I don't even really care for Wisconsin. The northern part of the state, yes. But like where I live, I'm just like, oh, Wisconsin, like, bleh, get me out of here. 100% piss on rude people. I hear you. It's pretty calm over here. I've only had to block 2 people. I just don't like the spamming. I'll just mute the spams, and then if they continue, then you can get rid of them. But everybody's been good. Do you ride dirt bikes? I have a YZ250F.
I don't ride dirt bikes. I could see myself doing it someday, but I also have way too many hobbies already.
The farmlands. Yes, there are some
But
beautiful farms out here, that's for sure. The winter times, you really need activities in the North Woods for sure. Do you go to snowmobile races or anything like that, like in Eagle River or any of that? That's fun. Germany in the house. I'd take
right,
Wisconsin over
right.
Illinois. I'd take Illinois over Wisconsin because Illinois is closer to West Virginia. New York State. Hi. Can we hear Nate's coffee wisdom on what makes a good brew?
um, I just think for me, like, what do you mean, like a roast? Like I'm a coffee roaster, so like, my mind immediately goes to like, um, yeah, like the origins of beans that go into like the blends and stuff. Just to make a rounded cup with like some that have a natural fruity taste, some that are naturally, darker, almost chocolatey type of taste. As far as making coffee, like I don't know, I do pour overs, automatic pour overs, AeroPress, espresso. I like espresso the best of all. I use most of my coffees, actually all of them I've used as espresso. I like variety.
Awesome.
Where's Lord Minion? He's in a camper. It's rainy, dreary, and cold out here. It's actually the only reason I'm
Nate
having a cup
hunts
of
when it's
coffee right now.
necessary. For food, he's not a trophy hunter. He's not about the horns. Not that big horns wouldn't be nice, but
No,
hello from Georgia. Would you ever cut the beard? No.
I don't
No.
think so. No.
Greetings from New Zealand. No, I just trail our Arctic cat. Nice little 550, nothing fancy. I'd like to check the races out though. Oh, they're a blast. They're an absolute blast. I did that for a couple of years. Went up to Eagle River for the snowmobile races, and it is a good time. Hey Nate, is there anyone down your way that has any hair sheep like a kata?
Not that
I
I
don't know what
know
that
of.
is.
Not that I know of. There's not many people with sheep of any kind down here at all. How much money for you to cut the beard? What did we raise that to? Like $1 million?
Yeah.
Is it $1 million? I originally said
Before
I'd
I
cut it
came in, he was
for.
saying 50 grand, I think. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
hell
well,
no. Hell no.
I originally was at like 30 or something, and then like
I think we're at
I
like
upped it to
500.
50.
I think we were telling TikTok 500 grand.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we'll just go for $1 million. It's easier to remember, and nobody's going to pay that for me to cut my beard anyway. But basically, I don't want to cut my beard, so I put the number really high.
How much does snow affect your homestead?
We got a grand total of 3 inches of accumulation this year, so not much. That's pretty not typical. We usually get, I don't know. The biggest snowfall I've seen here is 9 inches so far, and that just made me put on boots, and then I continue doing things like I normally do. I have to brush off the solar panels, but it's really not a factor.
We got Greenland in the house. Is Minion still in the
All
camper?
right. Do a Lord Minion stream sometime. Yeah, Minion's still in the camper.
Okay.
I should
Minion's
do
still
a.
in the camper, guys. Do you still have your black work truck, and is it a 6.5 diesel?
Yes to both questions. Although flywheels like got the gears rounded off or something.
Scotian Spirit saw that when you block someone for a little bit, the mod option here says timeout, so you put them in timeout. She's rolling
Right.
over that. I did too. I died. I was like, oh, timeout. I love it.
Right. Yeah.
Which coffee recommended for a newbie drinker? I would say go with Minion Sweet Blend. I don't think you can go wrong with Minion Sweet Blend. It's not overly strong. It's got a great flavor to it. I think that's a good one.
Yep.
We all want Minion. Hey Nate,
Minion
not sure
sweet
how long ago
blend.
you put that rebar on the carport, but I was wondering if you plan on
And we
painting
got
that stuff.
this.
So he says, not sure how long ago you bent that rebar on the carport, but I was wondering if you plan on painting that stuff that got hot.
No, I wasn't planning to. That carport, I can't imagine will be there for more than 5 years. Like, I'm going to build a house. I should be finished with it like within like 3 years, I would really think. And then I'll put a garage where the current camper and carport sits now. And that camper and that carport won't be there anymore.
If you're okay with saying, what do you carry for defense?
Either a 44 mag or a, which is more like if I'm going to be like really off in the woods or around here, just a Glock 9mm, Glock 19.
Nate has braided the beard. There's a video, a pretty recent video of him with his hair and his beard braided. Next time I get out there, I'll braid it again. Oh, he's got
Yep.
guns. Ooh, Devil's Lake. Whereas Bucket Cat, he's probably running around somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Just saw him not too long ago. Now all I see are ducks loving the rain.
My family has a cottage up near Eagle River. It's on Stormy Lake. Awesome. I love that area. That area of Wisconsin is gorgeous. Minion 24/7 stream. YouTube probably doesn't know a whole lot about your beard. They want to know about you growing your beard. How long have you been growing it? What'd you go through?
Yep. I've had it for 7 years, like as a beard. I've always had some kind of facial hair, but I've had it for 7 years as a beard, and the last 3, I have only grown it for length. Like I used to, the first 4 years, I would like cut it and kind of keep it short, and eventually, once I got out here, I just let it go, and it's been going. I was strapping a GoPro to Minion. I've thought about that. I might sometime. I don't have a GoPro. I film everything on phones right now. I don't think most content creators do that, but I do.
Yay! Starla gets to put the toddler to bed in 15 minutes. That's amazing.
Cool.
Uh,
Cool.
do you have any vintage guns?
No, I don't. Nope.
Hippie Hebrew Homestead's getting more guinea fowl today. They can't wait. That's awesome. I want to try quail.
Cool.
I
Quail eggs
love
would
you and
be
your
cool.
lifestyle, and also Minion Nate. Keep it up for my sake.
Right.
We
Will
will, but no
do.
spam in the chat, yeah, boy. Have you ever thought of strapping a GoPro to Minion?
Oh, I just answered that.
Oh, okay. I missed that one. Has anything ever broke on the solar panels? And if they would break, how would you fix them?
It would depend what breaks. I have a couple spare solar panels if an entire panel goes out on me, but nothing. It's been up for almost 3 years, and nothing has even failed minorly in any way. Like it's been bulletproof so far.
Elliot James says, I'm going to get a cute animal for my YouTube channel. It might work,
Yeah,
dude.
it
It's
might.
amazing the animal content that gets watched.
It is. It took a long time for Minions content to get traction. It blew my mind. I was like, I have the most awesome dog in the world and nobody cares. And then like all of a sudden, like it got traction and
Everybody
everybody
cared.
loves Minion.
I think it was pretty much after you had him roll out of the tent on that ball that day.
Yeah, that might have been. His biggest
I have
videos were the
kids.
ATV videos because two of them got 20 million views, over 20 million views on TikTok, and totally blew his TikTok account up.
This guy says, you seem like someone who would own a musket.
That'd be cool. I'd love to own a musket, but I don't.
If you're
Guns for me
comfortable
aren't
with
a hobby, they're a tool for now.
If you're comfortable with answering, how does a homestead make money? Do you get it through your social media, coffee, other things?
I
Exactly.
mean, yeah, coffee, beard care products, social media is part of it. Not all homesteads are on social media. A lot of them make money selling products or bartering or work, full-time jobs or even part-time jobs off the homestead. There's so many ways, so many ways.
Wake Up and Dream says, love the content. We have 3 dogs. Me and my wife love your Minion content. We also live off grid in a
Awesome.
5th-wheel camper. Stay excellent.
Thanks.
I seen how you can make solar panels out of old CDs. Yeah, we saw that too.
Yeah.
I have kids. Nate is okay either way. The chances of us having kids are not likely. I found you on Instagram. Did you replace Minion's ball yet?
Wow.
That one's just got a tiny thorn hole. We think we can probably patch that one.
Yeah, the video they probably saw was the one from a year ago where it totally bombed.
Oh, that one where it ripped it, yeah.
That one totally trended.
How can I grow my beard like yours? My mustache seems to never grow in the middle part.
Some people's beards and stuff are just patchy. A lot of times, if you just let it go, like mine was patchy too, but if you just let it go for long enough, often you'll be surprised how much it'll fill in.
Right. Nikki says, yeah, the ball video was the first one that sent me on a Minion rabbit hole, but I had already seen some of your off-grid content before too. I like it both.
Cool. That's awesome.
Hi from Cootamundra, North Southwest Australia. Just found your channel. Really cool.
Awesome. I live
Minion
in
doesn't have his
Coachella
own
countries, find it.
Instagram. All of Minion's videos from his own go on Nate's Instagram though, so you guys aren't missing anything. I put it all out
Yep.
there. I've been totally addicted to your YouTube shorts lately. LOL, good stuff.
Awesome.
Can you swim in the pond since it's man-made? Technically, yes, you could swim in the pond. Physically, no, you wouldn't want to.
Probably not. Some people would swim.
There's so much wildlife, but there's no way. As many tadpoles and frogs and newts as you see, just looking at it, there's no way. I don't think I'd even
They wouldn't hurt
dangle my
you.
toes in there, guys. Nate
There was
wants
a
to
ton
swim
of
in there. He's
there
waiting
was a
for
ton
fish.
of wildlife that no. There's a ton of wildlife in that lake you were dangling your feet in and everything.
I could see those ones, and the water was clear. And those fish were nibbling on my toes.
They were.
That was weird.
Right?
Nate wants to swim with big bass fish.
Butter. I mean a cube of butter. Nate does not want to
No,
swim with
he's
that.
eating a block of cheese. Wisconsin cheese at that.
Sweet fire mango jam.
Oh my gosh, I'm so behind here. Yeah, it's a block of cheese. Bearded dude here. Nate's right. You've kind of just got to stick out the bum fluff phase while growing. Heard using a derma roller works, but can't say personally. So if you use a derma roller, stick it in the freezer. Get it cold. And then yeah, it just all it does is you're moving around the nerves and all the things in your face that help promote healthy skin, and I'm sure it probably does something with your hair follicles. Probably same type of thing. Daily
Probably.
vlogs would be awesome. He does daily vlogs right here on these videos. About how much solar are you producing per day? And have you thought about making your own batteries out of 18650 batteries?
I haven't. I like my lead acid batteries, so I probably wouldn't make my own lithium batteries. How much I produce, I don't really even know because when it's sunny, I usually top the batteries off, and it's like max. I bring in like I don't know. My meter usually says at the most I bring in like 3,200 watts or something. So I have enough panels to bring in 6,000 watts. I just don't have the charge controller for it.
I
But I
love
just
how
use
you're
that for
looking up at
rainy
the
days.
panels like they're going to give you an answer.
Oh yeah,
You're just
yeah. No,
staring at
I
them
think
like
they'll
they're
help me
telling
out.
you. Yep, I can tell you're staring at them and they're just like giving you all the information.
Yep, sure are.
Uh, I found your channel a few days ago and I love Lord Minion. Awesome.
Very cool.
They can see your cheese label. They just think it's funnier that you say it's butter.
Right.
This might have been asked. Have you thought of beekeeping?
I've thought of it. I'm not ready to add more animals, and I think my neighbors are going to get big into it, so I'll just let them do it, and I'll do something else and barter with them.
Oh, I wasn't saying anything negative about it being Wisconsin cheese. I live in Wisconsin. I was just mentioning that it's Wisconsin cheese.
Yep, that's good.
My beard grows in by itself, all white, trashy, just like Joe Dirt. That's funny.
That's hilarious.
When was the last time you completely shaved your face?
I guess that would have been 17 or 18.
What kind of games do you play on your amazing computer? He plays all kinds of games. Sometimes we play games
All
together.
kinds of stuff. Yep. I like survival games and I like real-time strategy games. I used to be really big into Counter-Strike. It's a first-person shooter. But I haven't played
Broke
that in a
back,
long
so
time. Not even I
What
caught
kind of
it,
vape?
yes.
What kind of vape juice am I using? It's called Funky Republic by Elf Bar. And this is a strawberry banana one. But I like this one because it tells me how much battery use is left and how much juice is in it. Nate listens to folk metal. That's his preferred type of music. So
Yep.
Corpiclani would be a good one to check out if you're interested in what he likes.
And
Do you still stream on Twitch, Nate?
I haven't for quite a while. This time of year, I usually spend more time doing other stuff. But in the winter times, it seems like I stream on Twitch.
This person says, we've got plenty of honey up here to barter with you.
Awesome.
We have friends that don't live too far from Nate, actually, that just started their own bee colony and seem to be doing pretty well with it.
Yep.
Love your videos. Keep it up. Minion is very much loved, and you can tell that. Have you ever tried Apex or Call of Duty?
I've tried them. Never really was my thing. With the voice to be a streamer, Nate. Yeah, I probably do. I like streaming. I just actively building a homestead and playing computer games. It's hard to have time for both.
You're going to play CSGO2?
I might. I don't know.
You have the voice to be a streamer, Nate.
Right?
Keep the beard, Nate. I haven't seen my chin in over 30 years. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Nate does not have chickens. He has Muscovy ducks. They're meat ducks. They're quieter and they're not as messy as chickens. He calls them the better chicken.
I do.
Where all have you checked out in West Virginia? I'm in southern West Virginia.
Yeah, Saturdays when I play games too, if I do usually.
He hasn't checked out much of West Virginia.
Nope. I check out my homestead a lot. I'm here most of the time.
I agree. Keep the beard. I haven't seen my chins in ages either.
Chins.
Oh, Jordan, he has a pond. It just doesn't have fish yet. He's going to stock it with fish.
I am. Probably not too long from now.
They're prolific reproducers, those Muscovies. Yeah, he's got like 20 eggs under 2 broody chicks right now, or 2 broody hens.
Yep. I should go check on them for fun. And then I've probably got to get into some other stuff, and I'm probably going to jump off of here. But we'll go check on the ducks first. Then I'll.
Scotian Spirit said, Narroway is the best place in West Virginia. I know already. That's right. Do you have an estimate of your monthly expenses living the way you do?
I used to, not anymore. Everything's crazy. I have 2 LLCs now, and everything's all over the place.
Xander says, I love your videos. I got to go. Bye.
All right.
Someone else said she's going to tell her. I was telling my husband he's going to have to grow his beard out if we go off grid.
All right.
Do you ever take vacations? If so, any favorite states you like to go to or want to visit?
I do take vacations. I've been going to Wisconsin because where my girlfriend lives. But I want to go out west sometime. Where, I'm not sure. I don't know, wherever. Somewhere different just to see.
He'll totally get to see part of the Midwest. I have family in Montana. We'll get out there later this year, and then my parents live in the Pacific Northwest. So he'll get to experience that at some point too.
Yep. All right, guys. Oh, my phone's all wet. It's crazy.
Dang rain.
Right?
Oh, we just got wiped by Nate, guys.
Yep. Y'all got wiped. Sorry about that.
That was a 2-hour live. Good job, baby.
Yeah, look at that. It's pretty cool. Glad I did more than just stack that wood for 2 hours.
Right?
Took me a long time though. That's crazy. But
you're going to see the ducks, is that what you said?
I totally did go see the ducks. Were you not watching?
No. Oh, I thought you were going into the coop. I didn't realize you were just going to see the ones that were out.
No, I totally went in the coop and showed under the, but it may have glitched and not had internet under there and nobody got to see it. It's possible.
You did not. You did not.
I did too.
I'm gonna ask Renee. She's paying attention.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stay on here long enough for people to.
$2 Snapchat
Thank you.
or super chat, I
Snapchat's a
guess it
super
is.
chat.
Super chat.
Guys still stacking
You kept
lumber.
on here too long. I can't think straight.
Right.
So I'm deaf and wanted to know if you might be willing to put captions on, if not all, then a few of your videos. It'd mean the world. So the captions are totally on.
They're
But
on
every once in a
TikTok.
while,
I don't
we're
know
not
how
on
I don't know
YouTube.
how YouTube works.
YouTube has
Ironically.
captions, but it'll take it so it totally tells me if it's not putting the captions on there because there's a problem with the wording, and then I have to go through and listen to your video and manipulate the caption.
Oh, okay. Do I have a PO box? I do have a shipping address. At NatePetroskyOfficial.com, which is one of the websites linked on my YouTube here.
And I can't respond for whatever reason.
Uh-huh.
Oh well. Lord Minion is in the camper.
He is.
I just missed the stream from the other day. Glad to catch the stream this
Oh man.
time. We were just saying goodbye.
Yep, pretty much just saying goodbye. Been on here for over 2 hours. But I'll probably be live again tomorrow, mid-morning, doing a coffee live because I've just been randomly doing that and it's fun. But
I'll try to figure out those captions though, Joe.
yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for the super chats and all that, and we'll catch you guys later.
I think you need a Minion nightlight from my small business.
That'd be cool. See you guys.
Bye.